This is what my content planning looked like before, and this is what it looks like now. The difference is one Notion template, 20 minutes to set up, and a system that saves me 4 hours every week on content planning. And the reason is a feature called Repurposing List. I'll walk you through exactly how it works in a minute, but first let me show you the part that changed everything about how I capture ideas. Let's say I'm out for a walk, and I have an idea for a video. I open Notion on my phone, I tap the new idea button, I write the idea and give it some context if I have it. And that's it. 8 seconds, done. It's not going to disappear into a voice memo I'll never find. It's in the system, and next time I sit down to plan, it's right there waiting. Here's what I have noticed about content creators who post inconsistently, starting with myself. It's almost never about motivation. You have too many ideas, scattered into too many places. And when it's time to post, you can't find any of them. You skip 1 week because life got busy, and the next week, starting again feels like starting over from zero. The algorithm doesn't forgive that kind of inconsistency, and neither does an audience that was just starting to pay attention. This system solves exactly that, and there's one section that alone saves me 2 hours a week. This is the feature I get asked about the most, the content repurposing pipeline. The idea is simple. Once you've published something that performed well, you don't leave it there. You turn it into something else. A YouTube video becomes a carousel becomes 3 TikTok scripts, a TikTok becomes a Pinterest pin. You can see this carousel I published on Instagram is already mapped into a TikTok tutorial and a Pinterest pin. Both are in progress. I didn't have to think about what to post. I just followed the system. This alone is a game changer. It removes the decision fatigue every time you sit down to create. Instead of creating from scratch, you're building on what already works. And it doesn't necessarily have to be your content. You can definitely model after what performed well for your competitors. Now, let's bring it all together and look at the full system. This is the dashboard, your command center. When you open the template every morning, this is what you see. Task planner for the day, active platforms, content pipeline sorted by status, monthly content calendar. Everything is connected. When you update a post in the calendar, the status changes here automatically. Same with the pipeline. You never have to update 2 places. Now the content planner. I work with a simple status pipeline. Ideation, researching, scripting, editing, scheduled, published. Each post moves through these stages before it goes live. This is the YouTube video you're watching right now. I planned it here first. Script, format, hook, publish date, everything mapped out in one place before I open a single recording tool. And here's something that helps me stay organized. Filter views. I can switch from the full calendar to a view that shows only Instagram posts, or only YouTube or Pinterest. No more scrolling through everything to find what's relevant. Back to the idea bank. Every idea you have, regardless of platform, regardless of whether it's half-formed or fully fleshed out, lands here first. You can see I have a few here. Some are ready to be moved into the calendar. Some are still in the draft stage. They need a hook before they go anywhere. And one is just new. I had an idea, I captured it, and I'll decide what to do with it later. Plus, when you're ready to create, you have pre-built post formats for every major platform. Instagram carousels, Reels, TikToks, YouTube videos, Pinterest pin descriptions. Each one has the structure already in place. You fill in the blanks. You're not starting with a blank page. You're editing a framework. Same logic for YouTube, TikTok, everything. Now let me show you how I actually use this every week, because a template is only useful if it has a workflow behind it. Monday morning, 15 minutes, I open the idea bank. I select the best 3 or 4 ideas I want to develop. I drag them into the content calendar for the week. Fill in the platform, format, and the publish date. That's the planning session. Everything after is the execution. Writing captions, recording, editing. The system doesn't do that for you, but it makes sure you always know what to work on next, and that you never lose an idea again. Wednesday, I check what's scheduled and make sure everything is ready to go. And Saturday, I add to the repurposing list with anything that performed well that week. 3 touchpoints a week, about 15 minutes each, that's the whole system. The Essential Content Planner is linked in the description below. One-time purchase, lifetime updates. You get the full template, idea bank, content calendar, repurposing library, and all the platform templates ready to use. If you're already posting consistently and need analytics, sponsored tracking, a viral hooks library, and a launch planner, check out the Complete Content Planner, also linked below. Not sure which one is right for you? I have a comparison video in the description. 5 minutes and you'll know exactly which one fits where you are right now. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.